Here's literally a special one, unique specialty in classics. 1965 Ford Thunderbird, special Landau Coupe, ember glow with the parchment matching vinyl roof to the interior, just the way this one should have been produced. It's actually one of 4,500 that were produced back in 1965. They're also serialized. This is number 2606, so 2606, and that is confirmed by the original owner's tag that is on the center console, and we're going to check that out here in just a bit. First, let's take a look at the chrome up front. Grill, of course. T-Bird insignia on the hood. 390, big V8 underneath the hood. That's paired up with a C6 automatic transmission. Nicely equipped also, power steering, power brakes, AC. Check out all the still pictures of this car at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there, and of course you can call this 507-386-1726. Matching wheel covers, correct Thunderbird wheel covers for this car. Let's take a look down the passenger side. Paint shows well in this one. A few little touch-up spots, and I'll kind of point those out after we walk it around here once. I do want to let you know that the information that's handed from the previous owners of this vehicle believed to be original miles of 47,039 miles. And you can see those panels are straight, free of major nick stings or scratches. Of course, the fender skirts. Special Landau insignia badging on the side portions below the vinyl top. And I mentioned the matching interior. I do believe that to be original interior. Original owner's placard I was talking about right there. AC unit under dash. We'll get around to the driver's side, let you check that out a little closer. Want you to remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation. And this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. See the chrome in the rear of the car, also nice shape. It will come with the original air cleaner cover and valve covers. There's also a little tripod with a rundown of the car. There's also a little bigger one. We'll include that all with the purchase of the vehicle so it can move on to the next owner. I also want to remind people that if you're into classic cars, you want to see kind of cool ones you don't see every day, this is a perfect example. Maybe like muscle cars, maybe like high performance cars. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you may see come through on a video. Just like checking out cars, be a good channel to subscribe to. Another thing I want to remind you of, open door policy, third-party inspectors, not a problem. You can't make it to look at this car yourself, maybe due to time or distance, not a big deal. Open door policy for those guys. You can see how nice the door gaps line up. Now, as far as the paint, there's a little spot up here which kind of wore through a little bit thin. Don't get me wrong, this paint has a nice shine to it. It still shows awesome. Little touch-up spot on the hood here, but there are a few spots where it's thin. But overall, stunning car. This car will turn heads, and again, you're not going to see one every day. To me, some imperfections. That's the character of the car. It's one you can get in, drive, have some fun. Doesn't have to be a trailer queen or sit in the garage. Take it out, show some people, and enjoy it. All right, interior. Look at the nice condition of these armrests. This would have the simulated burled walnut on the interior, and again, more of that special Landau badging, the way it should be. You'll be able to see the interior in the still pictures also. Probably get better angles in the still pictures, but again, very showable interior. Of course, the push-away steering column when it gets put into park, and we'll put that into drive. I'll show you when we're in there, and it'll lock up. Lock up to the driving position. So let's go ahead and slide it over here. let's fire this one up. Again, $390. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna put this into, it's going to drive. Now, if you notice, I can't move that steering wheel to the right again. If I go back into park and you wanted to get out, it'll slide. Pretty cool. Radio is working also.
Lynn Kettleson with the Linder Farm Net.
I've also had the wipers working. Let's take a look at the gauges. Oil pressure came up, fuel gauge. That was a cold start, so I wouldn't expect the temp gauge to be up. And an amp meter, if you can see that, so it appears all the gauges are working. I have had the blower working on the AC. Of course, your vent. And here's that original owner placard. And in fine, right there, it should be 2606. Still on the car. This is a magnet, by the way. Top of the dash looks good. And let's push the steering wheel away to get out. Works pretty slick. Headliner, good shape. Door closes, fits nicely. Let's listen to this. Nothing crazy with the exhaust. Nice sounding car. Remember, these are more of a luxury car than any sort of real high performance, crazy sports car. These are a luxury car. And what a cool special edition to mark the anniversary, number 10. The Ford Thunderbird. Stick around to the very end of this video. We're going to take this car for a drive, take it down the road, put the camera in it, take you for a virtual ride, if you will. So stick around to the very end, but first we're going to check out this engine bay quick. There's a look at the underside of the hood liner. And now the 390. So you can see they put chrome valve covers on, chrome air cleaner cover on. That's why we're including the originals. Oh, smooth that runs. Again, power steering, power brakes, AC. There is a battery disconnect for when it's in storage or maybe in between drives, but look at how smooth this thing runs. I can't say I've ever seen one of these in person before. 1965 Ford Thunderbird. Special Landau Coupe. Call us 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Here we have a 1965 Ford Thunderbird. Check this out. With the tilt steering wheel. Put it in drive. You're ready to go. Turn signals are working. This is an automatic, which it makes it very easy to drive. We have turn signal indicators on the front fenders as well. Those are always a nice touch. Fuel gauge is a little under half. Oil pressure right in the middle of the gauge. Temperature a little over a third of the way up the gauge, and amps are a little over half. That all looks good. Right here, another one of those awesome speedometers that looks like mercury in a thermometer filling up as you speed up. Really nice condition interior, nice condition dash. Smooth riding car. Equipped with a factory clock. Factory radio.
Home stretch, aren't you, Coach? Yeah, we're getting closer.
AM working well. Lower motor works. Under the dash we have a aftermarket vintage air system that blows air as well. Stock looking interior, these bucket seats. Very futuristic at the time, the styling of this car. On the doors it reads Special Landau, so this does have some dress-up packaging on it. Even the steering wheel doesn't have a crack in the grip or anything. Very nice condition. Car starts up and purrs very easily right away. Corners the way a 65 Ford should. Factory horn works as well. Very refined car, very smooth driver, well maintained. I let go of the wheel, this car stays right in the middle of the lane. Good alignment. Again, nice suspension, smooth ride on the road. Take a look at all the pictures and learn more about this Thunderbird at uniqueclassiccars.com.